Hello everyone and welcome back to the Liminal Lighthouse. I'm glad you're here. How's it going? It's good to see you. So tonight we're gonna jump into something brand new, and I gotta give a shout out to the Discord for recommending this to me, because I've been kind of a little bit lost as of late and trying to figure out what exactly I want to play next. And I was pointed directly at two games. And of the two games, I already had this one, so we went for this one. Well, there were more games recommended too, but two of them received fairly strong pushes, so this was one of them. Kibby, Chaotic, Einsimler, Makasho, Blucifer, hello, welcome. Mad of all trades, hi everyone, welcome in, welcome in. Mad Dragon, it's good to see you all. But yeah, tonight we're gonna get started on Obduction. I know very little about this game beyond the fact that it is, as advertised, created by the makers of Myth. And my knowledge of Myth is that when I was like 12 years old, I went to the library, checked it out, and tried to get it to work on my laptop that was running Windows 2000 and couldn't, and that was about it. That is the extent of my knowledge of Myst and the universe it takes place in. So that's where we're at. And yeah, welcome back. Really quick, Mad Dragon, I noticed you screaming there, but did it actually, was there a scream? Give me a second here. Where is the scream? There's supposed to be a scream. Give me a second, let me fix the screams. I'm gonna have to, like, psychically intuit a connection to the Screamiverse and get them working again. So give me a second while I do that. Hang on, I'm getting something. I sense something, hang on, hang on. I heard it. I didn't see it, but I heard it. Oh, there it is. Okay, perfect. Got the screams fixed. Gotta have the screams working. It's mandatory. It's necessary. Alright, let's get into Obduction. What am I getting into, by the way? What is this? Okay, making sure everything's good to go. Andy Brown, hello, welcome, welcome. Castlevania. Hi, friends. There's supposed to be a kaboom. Where's the earth-shattering kaboom? Game name. Name. Navigation type free roam. Point and click. Free roam, definitely. Character shadow, male. Famale. Off. The three shadow genders. That's what you get. Those are your choices. I would like to have a shadow, so we're gonna have something. Oh, and that's it. Okay, we're into it. Escape, or hamburger, or hold the back button for menu. I'm sorry, is this a mobile game? Why is there a hamburger menu option? What happened? What was... Why am I out here?
We all lost everything.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Everything but our stories. And they shouldn't be forgotten.
That is beautiful.
I was 3. It was April of 1983. Cecil
That's
was 1870
terrifying.
for you. Sam and Vera, you tell it like it was yesterday, but it's been 62 years since you saw that blast of light.
Ooh. Crunchy audio.
That light. That's where all of our new stories began.
It is. It's. I think it's supposed to be.
The sky, mesmerizing, but unnerving. Even in daylight, Joseph, you said it was gloriously bright. But in the twilight, it was spellbinding. Whether it was in the deep woods like Cecil or right outside town like Jane and Jenny, we were drawn to see more. Vera, you said you recall smiling. None of us understood.
Oh.
But, well, we followed. And we all felt this kind of trepidation, and yet attraction. So we approached it, and it approached us.
I can't move. I'm frozen in place.
There was no turning away. It advanced.
I can turn away.
It's like
I can do it if I want to. It's an acorn. It's a pine cone.
spinning slowly until, well, found us, each of us. We should tell these stories because it saved us, and there must be.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you here. I don't care what happens next. I would take this over our reality currently. The bitrate crash. Oh no. Bitrate does do that when lots of particles are moving, but it should be a little better now. Lantern. Can I put you in my inventory? Do I have an inventory? Also, welcome, Parker. Cadmus, Foe. Royal, Robo, hello everyone, welcome in. Correct, seems I have no inventory, I can only lift and investigate, which I should possibly do with this alien thing. Can I interact with you? Interact buttons? No, okay. Closed circle, I'm guessing, means I can interact with it. Or the dot, I guess I should say. We're here now. We've been abducted. Yeah, this is my first playthrough. By recommendation of our Discord. Thank you, everyone in the Discord. Castles in the sky. Pretty. Welcome to Hunroth. Is this where we find Huntokar?
Hello, bonjour, ciao, hola, hello, shora, ni hao. Welcome to Hunroth. My name is Joseph. I am the mayor here. You are most probably a bit confused and disoriented.
Yes.
But let me reassure you, everything will be fine.
No.
You're not the first to go through this experience.
Okay.
The others who have come before you will help you adjust. Follow the trail to the house with the white picket fence. Fali will meet you there and introduce you to your new life here.
Okie dokie. Glad I had no physical attachments to the previous world. We live here now. Can I build my own house? Oh, I want to live there. Go to the house with the white picket fence. You got it. I'm gonna not get on the trail, just the tracks, just in case. Kinda does, yeah, kinda did. Whoa, okay. Space is not jump, it is take photo. Without zoom. It also kinda hiccups the game a little bit. So, platforming's out of the question. Farley's Community Center.
I'm Farley.
Hi, I'm Farley.
I guess if you're seeing this, then I wasn't even... Just in case. Welcome. But it's probably not safe here. To be blunt, we're getting ready for a battle. I don't know what you'll find. I just thought I should. Just be cautious with who you trust. CW may be here. I don't know. Just
Okay.
be careful. I've got to go.
Well.
And don't panic. As jarring as this experience is, you really will find Hunter out to be a decent price.
Okay, good. You know, you did just say you're about to go to war and all that, but yeah, I'm sure it's fine. Warning, do not approach anything that even remotely resembles this diagram unless it has been disabled. Okay, can I approach the frogs? Because I hear frogs. Where are the frogs? They're in the bushes. They're those little tiny frogs, aren't they? Oh my god. Please, let me in. I've been told you have frogs. There, I hopscotched. I guess, well, we have choices. There's a giant laser light being shot into the sky, coming from the mines. There's that thing over there. There's the mine shaft. I mean, obviously the game wants us to go towards the laser, right? Like, that's the first... Or we could just go this way. You know what? None of the above. We're going this way. Never mind. I chose wrong. There's nothing there. Nothing yet, at least. So, this entire house looks like it was just kind of carved out of the earth. And in a big teleport orb, orbport, it just was plopped right here. Okay. Cool. Well, I led us to some gravestones. So that's where my feet took us. Good job, me. Oh, there's more. I took us immediately to the graveyard. Two people were buried right there. Ooh, I did bring us to purple, though. So I did that well. Ooh. Shimmer. I can't go touch purple. We're in an orb within an orb. Okay. And there's an orb within an orb. One did say Farley, yes. Probably not Chris Farley. Okay, purple is completely without access. There's something special about Farley? John Farley and Robert Hartnell. Well, I'm quickly running out of options of places to go. Despite my every effort to avoid going to the laser place, it's looking like we're probably going to end up going to the laser place. Wherever my feet take me is... Ooh, a bee. Or a bug of some sort. Anyways, my options are limited. We are in a habitat, I think. I think the aliens carved a habitat out for us and just kind of planted us here like some sort of a zoo display. The rocks are shimmering. The rocks are crying. Why are the rocks crying? Jackalope, hello, welcome. The oracle's not working well either. Are you talking about the redeem? The oracle redeem is not working? Okay, bye. It was lovely to meet you. More red rocks. Oh, by the bitrate. Got it. Nothing a little lever can't solve. If you don't love her, you should lever. Yeah. Don't approach the hexagons. Got it. Or I guess the dodecahedrons? I mean, it does seem canonically we've gone in a route similar to that, yes. But this one has more buttons to push. Downtown Honroth.
We have a healthy, thriving community here, as you can see.
I know, based on everybody I've met.
Planted years ago and has supplied plenty of food for many generations. The buildings around town serve multiple purposes.
And the war that's going on?
Housing, schooling, and storage. I'm sure you have run across a number of folks already.
So many.
Many were brought here, like you, and some actually were born here. We all feel we are part of the whole.
The whole what? You got it, Thesser. We will approach a hexagon. But I'm still gonna avoid these dodecahedrons if that's okay. Oh. Oh, do I have to manually save everything in this game? Oh, that's gonna be a problem for me. I'm pretty bad at that. Yes. Two of a kind, I see. Doggo. Puppo. Aw. Aw. Memories of dog. I take it the amber light was probably going off when all that happened. What art? I like the snail. And a fish and an egg. Welcome. It has that feeling. Backgammon? I'm king of the world. There's nobody here. Except that pixelated laser. The tree.
This is the tree.
Uh-huh.
It has been here in Hunrod for as long as anyone can remember. Its health is intimately tied to everything in our little greenhouse. Our cell we live in, our ecosystem. It has provided many surprises over the years, including some interesting seeds that you will learn more about. Many have postulated, yet we really know very little about its origins. But we do know it should be cherished and protected.
Sir, listen, I don't say this often, but I do say it with sincerity. You are pulling off that cravat. Well done. Keep it up. To the tree. I guess we're not going to the tree. Unless we go down into the mines. But I have to water the tree or it will die. Probably. That's just what trees do. Being introduced to a lot of concepts. Not given a lot of ability to do much about them. Let me just go into this obviously rickety cave system. Okay. And just what the heck was the purpose of all these rails? They're going everywhere, and they don't even seem to have that much purpose. I hear frogs, but I don't see carts. That definitely doesn't go on the rail system. And that's a tetanus nightmare. I like the space fish. Can I pick up the rake? Or the hoe? Somebody has not watered these potato plants in a very long time. I also imagine if all they have to eat is potatoes, they're probably going to get very tired of potatoes. Oh, what the heck am I saying? You can't get tired of potatoes. They're delicious. They're amazing. Especially with a little butter and a little sour cream. Oh, heaven. I feel like maybe I shouldn't touch that. Maybe save before touching. Yeah, maybe. They are. You can survive a very long time off of solely potatoes. You do still need some other trace nutrients. But if all you got is potatoes and a few months to spare, you'll probably be okay. Waterfall.
Part of our ecosystem
Cravat
here
guy.
is our supply of water. It is supplied as a natural process of the system itself, and we don't really understand how. Although the entire system is very closely tied together.
I can probably remind you how that system works. Evaporation, condensation, precipitation. It's the water cycle wrap. It's the water cycle wrap.
Attribute a complex natural
Oh,
process
okay.
which we one day hope to understand. Either way, we are glad to have all the water we need.
Everyone should watch The Martian. It's a delightful movie. I'm very excited for the next Andy Weir book movie. Yeah, the water does seem to have stopped falling, but there does seem to be a channel gate up there, so maybe that has something to do with it. Propeller fella. Huh. I know, I can't wait to see what Rocky looks like. At least outside of my headspace. Okay, that's not an option either. So no water coming from the waterfall. All the mines are shiny and red. There's blue stuff here. Oh! It reacts weirdly to having its picture taken. Maybe there's a way to get there from above that I didn't see? Perhaps, perhaps not. I can climb up on the roof, and that seems to be intentional, so it wants me to look at something. And perhaps make sense of it from here. Okay. I feel like the puzzling has begun. We've been introduced to the areas. Now we have to solve for X. And if I found a cart, that would probably be the first helpful thing. I feel like a lot of these puzzles are going to be solved with a cart. But alas. Could take a photo of the glowy rocks. Because that does seem to have an effect on that glowy stuff, so maybe it will affect the glowy rocks. My only tool is a camera. Nope, that did nothing. I'm just gonna close this game out after, you know, the 3 or 4 hours we streamed today, and my Steam folder is just gonna be rife full of abduction photos. Without context, that sounds absolutely horrific. Okay, alright. Nah. Alright, nothing here. The bees. Somewhere around these parts there's gotta be a mine cart. Or something. But not over there, and definitely not up here. Midwest? I'd say this is solidly west. I'm not sure west of where, but it is west. Absolutely. Arizona, New Mexico, southern Utah. West of Loathing, yeah. This is a good game. Shadows over Loathing was also very delightful, but did not quite hold just the same amount of sheer delight that West of Loathing created. Alright, well, let's take a look at something real quick. Oh, my photos. Escape, menu, backspace, cursor, interact, toggle, move, shift to run, caps lock to always run, which we probably might actually just hit. Mirror mode for VR, place seated, nope, and take a picture. That is my options. That is all I get. Okay. Caps lock is on now. We will always be caps locked. There are shimmery rocks, yes. There are a number of them all over the place. We cannot save the game at will. F5 also does not work. Can I click and hold the rocks? That's a good question. They do not light. The only thing that's lit up technically is like that lantern. I couldn't carry that. So no, I cannot click and hold the rocks. That doesn't like that. Oh no, I'm not quite to Scream levels yet. I see... I see a puzzle laid out before me. But I am missing the ignition. Don't tell me, we'll get there. I'm missing the thing that's gonna get us started on this. I feel like diving face first into a laser is definitely not the solution to my problems. So I'm not gonna do that right away. Slightly furry. Hello, welcome. Okay. So this room had a bunch of stuff in it. Anything in particular interactable? There's a nice bed I can lay down and take a nap on. I mean, that is definitely a solution. There's the pics of the doggos, which is very important. Very cute dog. Because they're not quite dangerously furry. Just slightly, just enough to have that zest, that flavor, that smell after it rains, you know? You know the one. Shiny rocks. Okay. Nothing here, there's nothing up there. I think maybe I might have overlooked something over here or possibly back there. No, not petrichor, that's earthiness. I mean like, you know, wet dog smell. Or fursuit lounge at a convention. That's another very unique smell. Seems these two worlds have basically spliced into each other somehow. Can I walk that way? I can talk that way. Oh, hello. To Caroline, or whoever else may come back. It has been 5 days and not a soul has returned. I am inclined to believe that things have not gone well. Yet surprisingly, I am still alive, and that both supremely perplexes me and gives me some portion of hope. I have retreated to my vault for protection and to contemplate my options. CW. Oh, okay. I'm guessing this is slightly after the war, or the battle, or whatever they were doing. Yeah, well, where would CW be at this point? We were told to probably avoid CW. That maybe he couldn't be trusted. Not everybody could be trusted, right? Huh. Okay, so we can start to explore kind of where the railway system is and where we want it to go. Since we are still not approaching the dodecahedron. Or the octahedron. Or the centahedron. I'm not sure how many sides it really has. None of us are really sure about that. Do know that in this cave system there's a way to open up our way to the tree here. See, this is why I never streamed like the Talos Principle or that other famous puzzle game. So 12. Is that a decahedron? I don't know. I don't know my geometry. I only have 2 sides. All right. So it is a dodecahedron. Sir, can you please, like, turn off your laser? It's trying to touch me. Alright, we're gonna do the obviously bad decision. Here we go. Okay, anyways. Oh, hello. Another bee. Knock, knock. Hey, CW? Ding dong. Hello. You're very two-dimensional, and I'm familiar with that.
It's a bad time to be arriving here. You should have listened to me. I'm going home. Maybe it's good timing for you. You might spend a lot less time in this prison than the rest of us has. Alrighty, maybe it's good timing for me. No more waiting around.
This really is a one-sided conversation.
I had to, but, well, could speed things up a bit with your help. First off, you should know that this whole place has been battened down for
A battle?
Carfin, Mofang battle.
Mofang.
We gotta get everything unbattened. And I got me a bit of power here, but I'm gonna need it all. If you can concern yourself with that, get all the power lines on it, I'll be working on my devices. Now,
This seems like it's all for your benefit and very little for mine. Well, that's just rude. He doesn't need to close that. Nobody of significance, probably. I think that's CW. Whomever CW is. There is a waterfall here, so that's good. Elevator. We do love our simple mechanics. And if given the option to go up, Erie gonna go up. Now this might actually have an effect. Okay. We have water flow once more. And now we leave. Oh. That is kind of the first sign of like some sort of outside world mechanical device here, so that's interesting. A puzzle door. So, does that mean that the dodecahedrons are the enemies? Are they bad guys? Have we made enemies of geometry? Okay, so Mr. Sociable really wants me to get the power going here again. Ooh. Big button. Big button. Big button. Button, 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 button. It's not a muffin button, sadly. Button. Not the Euclideans, not again, not like last time. Blue laser's up there. Huh. Nova. Hello. Okay, so we have activated the waterfall. And I don't entirely know what this thing does, but it channels something over there. Oh. Well, okay then. Somehow I feel like that doesn't really matter right now. Okay, see, this is where I would spend all of my free time. Yup, this is... I would live here. This is perfect. As long as there's not a lot of mosquitoes, that is. I did also see a motorcycle, so we'll go check that out. What? Why? Why is there a motorcycle? What do? You turn the giant concrete sphere for some reason. You rotate the orb. Nobody loves space malaria. Okay, power plant. Tower. Sphere. This thing. Garage, ramp, scrap, tunnels. CW. CW gets his own power line? Why is that? There will always be a shape with another side, and another edge, and another face, and another edge, and another corner. I think I said edge twice there. Hello? Hello? Power's not even hooked up to it. Nothing there. No smoking. Generally good advice, I would say. Spokeway oil. Okay. Well, I don't see any immediate way to get into the power plant. Probably through the garage. Or if I'm feeling good about it, into the water. Huh. Okay. We'll follow this now. Connects to the red pipe. And the red pipe goes to this thing. No, let's not drain the fuel. I might have to pump it a lot more. Prime. Prime. Yeah, I might have to pump a lot more fuel in there. If there even is fuel going in here. Nerd. Or Nero. Or Weiro. Also Muck. Is there any indicator here of what this is? How far this is going? I hear the liquid. Okay, it did one full thing and then stopped. Okay. Possibly. Wasn't sure if it was the drain or if it was something. Maybe, yeah, maybe I have to Close that out. Maybe I'm just dumping fuel on the ground underneath the train and now it's super flammable down there. Little Miss Muppet sat on a bucket of gasoline. Along came a spider who pulled out a lighter and blew her to smithereens. Okay, now I'm rotating. I'm just pulling the gas back into the tank. Oh, it was abducted. Oh, no, I'm just going both ways. Okay, I didn't need to actually be rotating my mouse that entire time. Okay, good enough, I guess. Fuel does say full. Prime. Hey! There it is. Look at that sweet, sweet dinosaur nectar. Okay. Nice! We did something. The train has power. But you know what else has power in this world? Capitalistic overlords. Too much, actually. So you should get up and you should walk away and you shouldn't look at this screen for like the next 3 minutes. Therefore, you can, you know, do just a little something. Just a little something to help depower them. See you soon.
It seems you feel our work is not a benefit to the public.
Replicants are like any other machine. They're either a benefit or a hazard. If they're a benefit, it's not my problem.
May I ask you a personal question?
Sure.
Have you ever retired a human by mistake?
No.
But in your position, that is a risk.
Designers reckon that after a few years, they might develop their own emotional responses. Hate, love, fear, anger, envy. So they build in a fail-safe device.
Which is what?
For your lifespan.
Do you mind if I smoke?
It won't affect the test. Just relax and answer as simply as you can.
Is this testing whether I'm a replicant?
Welcome back, everybody. Where we left off, we got a generator started. Or a train. I don't know. It's one of the two. But we did it. So I guess we'll look at photos really quick. We'll get back to it. I mean, it is the engine of a car, or a train engine. So it could be either. Lots of petroleum in these barrels, probably. Alright, let's see. Barely hear myself. Let's see. What on earth is this piece of alien tech, and where are those wires going? Is this outside world an illusion? Are we in a bubble of an illusion? Is it all fake? Art. I'm trying to read what it says, but I can't really see it. I think it's actively pumping on its own now. I think we just had to prime it and get it going. I just don't know how much fuel we actually have, but you know, according to video game logic, probably infinite. Hello. Ding dong. How come that never works? Huh. So there's a pathway back there that leads up to this, doing whatever this does. Yeah, that's a good way of thinking about it. Raccoon, hello. Oh, another one of these things. Interesting. Oh, there's several of these things. Oh, okay. That one's chunky. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hit your self-esteem like that. You look fine compared to the others. I just... Anyways, I'm gonna go. I don't know if they could actually hear me or not. Hi, Cadmus. Oh, they don't know. Red wire going there. It's going up here. Something that's going along the perimeter of our general field here. Okay. So this provides power out to the rest of... Well, I guess it provides power out to this. Oh, there's little lights except for everywhere but the garage and the ramp. And this is the garage, right? Weird that it's not powered. It's technically closest. Where's the ramp? Ericston, next left, Riggsville. Route 19 and Route 71. Can someone tell me on a map where this is? Some of you are GeoGuessr whizzes out there. I know that some of you exist. Maybe they may not be in chat, but they exist and they could tell me. But most other places... Oh, we could also go check out the sphere. The sphere! Oh, good. Alright, well, that's very reassuring. Yeah, I'll do my best not to insult future rock formations, regardless of alien planet species thing. This seems kind of... titular. Oh. Oh. Alright. It has barnacles. Space barnacles. But what does it mean? Does it mean? Okay, I can't get off this little bit of a rock, so I can go over here though. Not that this is going to benefit me much. I mean, spheres are very good shapes, yes. Very inefficient shapes, but very good shapes. Not great for storing efficiently. Hit the button. We rotate the sphere. The sphere has been rotated. Well, maybe we'll find some new ones on this playthrough. That did nothing. There's nowhere to go. Yet. Yet. I'm having thoughts and ideas, and they probably aren't going to come into fruition, but I'm having them anyways, and they hurt a little bit bouncing around in there. Go ahead and rotate that sphere a couple more times just to see what's what. Exactly, foe. You get it. I am a big fan of the motorcycle that they just kind of planted in place and were like, this'll have to do. It's gonna be good enough to hold it. Because, I mean, these things are basically holding a significant amount of that weight. Okay, we will continue to rotate the sphere in our hearts. And then in the future we'll come back and rotate the sphere physically some more, but in a little while. There's probably more buttons to push. Ooh, milk. Or something. Why is this one significant enough to let me pick it up? Why is there black mold on it? Maybe don't let me pick up the black mold? Why does it want me to pick that up? Detergent, maybe? Just take a little sip. Ooh. What is the purpose in diverting the water? No, Parker, that can't be it. That has to be purposeful, right? There has to be a reason. It can't be a natural cause like that. Huh. Okay. Where else were there buttons we could press? Depressing windmill sounds? Check. I don't know that there was much for me back here. There was the big red button. There was a big red button. Alright, let's go find that big red button. I guess I did technically restore some of the power. I just figured there was more to do than that, than just do that, then talk to him again. Excuse me, pardon me, just gonna tiptoe past this. Yeah, there's a light over the big red button and a little bit of paint to indicate that I'm probably supposed to be here now. Perfect. Blue lasers. More spheres. A barbecue. Battery capacitor log. Oh, no, come back. Don't reverse plug polarity. New plug. Work begins on battery. Power test. No focal panels. First charge implemented. 10% charge. Focal test. 2 focal panels. Efficiency charge implemented. Measured 19% absorption maximum. 50% charge. Bleeder complete. New secure plug. Critter proof. Oh good. 100% charge. Bleeder switched on. Topped off charge. 6 focal panels built. Topped off charge. Topped off charge. Topped off charge. Topped off charge. All focal panels built, topped off charge, topped off charge. Okay, I am noticing a series of 5 numbers here. This one looks like it's missing a thing. Okay, so they do have a series of 5 numbers. There is that one panel that asks for 5 numbers. Okay. Technically touch those now. Also, we have music, in case you haven't noticed. There's a button over there I didn't press. Mofang Disabler. Villain technology. Notes from Aprar. Designed to disable anything based on Mofang technology. Disables when blue beam/cloud is within about 1.5 feet of any Mofang device element. Elements physically collapse or reassemble as possible, but non-trivial. Aprar assures me that this is not harmful. Still not pointing it at my head. That's a good idea. Ruko has not been told that the villains provided it. Lockdown list. Lock the tree gate, lock Farley's house, lock the lower tower, lock the upper tower, lift minecart into workroom. Ah. Turn on Mofang Disabler, shut garage door, pump water from tree roots. Oh. Turn on Imager rocks, close swing bridge, divert river, turn power off, activate the dome disabler. Okay, so can I hold on to that? I'd like to keep that in my list of to-dos. Mayor's Imager requests, entry cannon, Farley house, center of town, tree, water source, waterfall, membrane, wall cell, the wall/tower, locomotive power generator, scrapyard, garage. Ambassador seed swap machine functionality. Radius of swap sphere is defined at first swap, immutable. Seeds recharge naturally from ubiquitous ambient membrane power radiation tied to tree health. Forcing seat open triggers prep behavior, radius demarcation. Small battery added to amplify ambient membrane power, charges continuously. Parabolic focusing of power used to trigger the seed swap behavior. Locking location of swap machines assures predictability, no unanticipated damage. Radius demarcation also occurs the same location in the destination sphere. Without a pair seed defining the destination swap locations, the destination coordinates match the source. Viola, swapping on demand. A book made of human skin. Oh, Fang Solid Project. Do I gotta read this? I'm gonna have to read this, aren't I? Eventually.
Alright, now move around just a bit.
This is odd.
Why are you so nervous? This is just a bit.
Okay, now what? Okay, that's enough.
I swear, you are a natural.
CW, don't be a creep.
Anyway, are the Mustangs just giving you stuff now?
I'm being generous of late. Not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth.
So, the Mofang were friendly until suddenly they weren't. Agua. Let's flood the tree. Oh no, that'd be impossible to cross, wouldn't it? Of course, of course. How are you gonna come into play later? I bet you are. Because you look like that. Now, here's a bunch of carts, but they all have scrap on them. I'm sure the lasers didn't mean no harm. How did I get up here? There we go. Stairs. Screenshots? Or the camera in game? It don't feel great. Wow, wow, wow. Oh. Can we move... Can we move this thing, though? Okay, we'll turn that off for now. Choo-choo. I have an idea. It's a great idea, a brilliant idea. I see a rock, I'm gonna shoot it with a laser. This is kind of painful to look at, actually. Okay, so that's not quite gonna work. But... don't you feel sympathetic for those rocks? If they weren't in my way, everything would be totally fine. So I'm gonna have to get this thing turned around somehow. Can't exit there.
Wow.
Wow, indeed. Huh. So what if I technically that means the track's now facing the other way. But I don't know if that means it'll just click me into the correct place. Oh, it does. Okay, cool. I'm over here now. Can I... Hey, there it is. Okay, so there's one. I don't remember. There is something over here too, yeah. I don't know if it'll let me get the thing all the way up to that track. Can I hit it from here? I think I can. Okay, right there. Beautiful. And then this is just a dead end over here, right? Yeah, it's just a dead end. That's fine. Okay. We're unlocking things little by little. Huh. No, I don't know why I thought that would work, but this is interesting. Battery, a couple speakers, and the crystalline structure. But why? Did I technically just open myself up for attack? Okay, so we'll have to do this. I'm glad this worked. See, once we get one piece of the puzzle going, yeah, I can kind of... my brain kind of catches up. So we're doing okay. Move it backwards, and then we'll move it forwards. As suggested. I think I do need to get it somehow turned around before we take it that way, though. So let's see. What are my options for getting it turned around? I think there was a... like a switcher thing back there. Exactly. puzzles were sweaters, we'd all be freezing to death. Because of me. So yeah, this'll switch us around. I just need to... so currently it'll take us back this way. Do. We're going backwards, we're going backwards, we're going backwards. And it hits there. Never mind. That's still technically going backwards. Is it? Yes, that would put us in a backwards trajectory. Is there anything up here that needs lasering? Not especially, but there is whatever this is, which is probably for a different minecart. There's going to be a plurality of minecarts, I sense. Since that leads to a dead end, we'll take it down this way. Still going backwards, all this way down here. And then it just ends there. So yeah, we need to figure out how to get this rail turned around. Huh. Potentially the answer might be in there. Why lasering? Why not lasering? Okay, so that would get us out here, then we could switch it up here. That would just take us over to this thing. It wouldn't really do much. And I apologize, but I am largely ignoring chat when and where I can. Because y'all are getting a little intrusive. I love ya, but you're getting a little intrusive on my puzzle game. Let's see here. Remember, we've discussed this before. My strategy is usually generally to throw my face at a problem until my face wins. Okay. So that would kick me over this way. Now I am curious, because we're facing backwards and we're kind of going to be stuck like this. Does this thing have any ability to turn me around? No? Could I crash through that fence? Possibly. Possibly. Would that make a difference? We do love our laser buggy. All aboard the laser train. Not even like a thoughtful thunk. Just stops. Alright, hello. Mr. Grumpy Pants, do you want to talk to me a little bit, maybe? He's squeaking in there. Yeah?
Sorry, I don't mean to neglect my manners.
You are.
My name is Cecil. Most around here call me CW.
I know better Cecils than you.
At least they did. suppose you gotta move on. But, alright, well, if you ain't sensed already, we're all living within a large cell. It's a dome, wall, carved from prison, more like it.
I did pick up on that, yes.
Hems us in.
I felt like a zoo container.
Occurred to you already. It serves us both for you to get through the wall of this place. And I locked up the wall with that MoFag device. That red beam up yonder.
Uh-huh.
Gotta make this work and get home.
How?
Scarlet was 7. Lord. I wonder. That red beam.
Yes, red beam. Okay, that's not how you end a sentence, sir.
We ain't making further progress till you disable that red MoFag beam. You're gonna have to get through the wall of this cell.
Can I come in? He's ignoring me. I don't like being ignored.
The red beam. Fool. Shoot the red beam device.
Is that how I get my hints? Is that my hint function? Oh boy. No, a while back I actually did do an FMV for one of the Halloween specials. I think it's still available on the YouTube channel. The quality of this tarp ain't that great. Well, see, now we're just vulnerable to Mofin attacks. World sounds kind of angry right now. Yes, Parker. Yes. I mean, to the extent that you believe that I'm animated. Excuse me, pardon me. Maybe I can open up this door using this laser. Is that possible? You think I can do that? I mean, if it can break down rocks, it can break down like a wooden door, right? Maybe I need to back up just a bit more. Well, I'll be darned. I don't know why they're putting me in this battleship and sending me off to war, but here we are. No, that was... Did I... Oh my gosh. Fun fact about trees. The living part of a tree is like literally just the first centimeter past the bark. Beyond that, it's just like core. Oh, what? Okay, that was not what I expected. So when you carve your name into a tree, you're literally carving your name into, like, the most vital part of a tree. Don't do that. Okay, so should I destroy these red pillar things too? They seem largely unfazed by it. Hello, can I come in? Oh! Scared the heck out of me. It was like a metallic dog bark. Well, that do seem to be a dead end, yes. Huh. Where the heck am I? How in the... What in the... So if I step through some specific areas... Where does that kick me out at? Bees! Kind of. A little ring track. Okay. Oh, hello. Ding dong, welcome in. That is how I get myself turned around. Beautiful. Oh, whale. We're whalers on the moon. We carry a harpoon. Wasp lobster. Oh. New arrival inventory check-in. CRT, short hose, 2 switches, small tree, leather pouch, power supply. Large sheet metal cabinet, wood flooring, light fixture, various country flags, 4 metal poles, video camera, 16 car batteries, back half of a pickup truck, cardboard boxes, shelves, books, projector screen, chalkboard, slide projector, carpet, partial fence, tomatoes, 2 cassette recorders, compressor, hose, fuse box, electrical cable, various switches, assorted light bulbs, metal box, wire cutters, wire strippers, calculator, paints, assorted canvases, easel, several throw rugs, welders, power supply, pumps, section of I-beam, tin snips, and pliers. Not the worst Christmas ever. And a partridge in a pear tree. You are correct. So we don't go flying off the cliff. Let's go ahead and do that. Is it an option to go flying off the cliff? I'm very tempted to try. Choo-choo. Hang on, I missed something. Yeah, who needs that many birds? For real. It's too many birds. Is this the garage? I think this is the garage. Come back up here. I don't know that this is going to help me, but I'm going to try this. This seems completely and totally safe. How it's able to power itself up and down, I have no idea. And withstand the effects of gravity, being as heavy as it is. Space magic, alien magic, that's what it is. Bird magic. Petunias. An old not CRT, but LCD TV. Wow. High tech. Just Obduction. It was Ravenbeak the whole time. Yes. I had a friend not too long ago who liked to collect license plates from every state that he could. I think he had like something like 30. That's almost half. It's almost half the states. Oh, hello. See if there's no switch to. Somewhere around here. It's gotta be. Oopsies. Well, gosh darn it, these switches are in the wrong position. Farley, CW. Tower, junkyard bucket. So does that take the junkyard bucket out? Sphere, caves. So am I able to... Oh god! I think it wanted to hug me. I'm not about that. Don't touch me. Don't ever touch me. I think it wants me to touch it, and that seems worse. Huh. I don't think they had any special condition. I think they just wanted as good of condition as they could possibly be in. This is an interesting numbers system. Moola Cola. Are you in trouble? Do you need help? Call 1555 help you. We can help you. Kenway, Bilham, and Bail Law Offices. Free consultations, auto accidents, slips, falls, other injuries. Published by Activision, developed by Prologue. The Manhole. A whimsical world where every character comes alive, and every new hallway leads to another wild dream. Let the child in your home, or let the child in your heart, then become the main character in an imaginary journey. Out now. No. 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 Don't know what it's referencing. Don't want to know. Don't care. That was your first. That was your first. The Manhole. I'm gonna have to look this up now. Oh. Well, that's nice. Okay, but this place is now open. We can now actually walk in here easily. I'm gonna leave the power on, and hopefully this just continues to have everything work. Oh, it's very sudden. What year is what I want to know. What year did that game come out? I love how, like, coyly they just put it on the back of that ad. Absolutely nothing prompting us to open that. That's just what we had to do, though. Spooky wind. What? Wait, hang on. Hang on. What's happening here? I hear noises. That's terrifying. Hello! What's going down there? There's electricity going down there for some reason. Cave. Okay. Before the SNES. So like 93, 92? Game is almost as old as my corporeal form. '88? What? I mean, yeah, that's well before the SNES. That's... Didn't the SNES come out in like 93, 94? Oh, I don't need to go there. The SNES came out in 1990. For real. I mean, I know Famicom, the Super Famicom, or I guess just the original Famicom, was like 84 or 85. I just didn't think the SNES would come out that quickly afterwards. When did the original NES come out? Yes, in Japan. Hello, Brian. Hello, friend. The NES was 83. My timeline is so messed up right now. Okay, no, I guess that tracks then. Oh. Look, I'm not gonna sell you on the nostalgic bullshit and the overhype and all that, but like, 80s and 90s were such a good time. Maybe not globally, obviously, but like, I can confidently say compared to today, technology-wise, much better. I will, that cartridge is definitely not free. But thank you. Okay. Go and back that up. Yeah, and the fact that like your AA batteries would get maybe like 3 hours of life out of them. Oof. How many double or AAA batteries did I go through on my Game Boy? My original Game Boy. I think it was a Game Boy Pocket, so it was the slightly... Oh, hello. Slightly newer version. My very first game. I think I get that right. Yes, so my very first game, prior to me actually having a game, was Kirby's Dream Land. The very first game that I got when my mom got me a Game Boy for Christmas was Kirby's Pinball Land. I was very frustrated, but I got very good at pinball at a very early age, at least on that game. It's like the flamenco almost. So I think, trying to make sure I'm getting my timeline right. I think my first game on the Game Boy, my technically first game ever, would have been Kirby's Dream Land. And then, is that a landmine? Oh, no, it's tires, okay. And then shortly after that, on the PC, I think my family finally also got like a household PC circa 95, 96. And my first game on that was the Journeyman Project. So we've played the Journeyman Project not that long ago on stream. Just as a little homage, a tour of the way back whens. We need to finish Journeyman Project 3. I'm so sorry. We do actually need to finish that. But I would love to go back to that game. Oh yeah, you get a new AOL CD in the mail every month, and you just kind of like resubscribe with that new CD and get 30 more days of internet for free. I don't think there's... Is there something we can laser up there? I don't think so. Definitely some other stuff we can laser. I probably should have spent a little more time in that bar looking around, right? There was probably something useful there. Maybe? Perhaps? Maybe not. Probably in the future. in earnest, with utter sincerity in my heart, dial up and everything, I wish we could go back to that era of technology. Not to say this isn't great, not to say that this game that came out in 2016 isn't great. I would just prefer to see its story told with that technology of that time, rather than have to deal with everything else we have to deal with in the current world, in addition to having better graphics. Uh-oh, radiation. And that door's locked. And there's radiation ahead, so that doesn't make me feel great. But there's a lot of things that don't make me feel great lately. And one of them is fast approaching, so we should all get up, walk away, not look at this screen for like the next 3 minutes, and yeah. Maybe look up how to block ads on Twitch. Maybe we can all collectively do that. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, see you soon, friends. Sorry to return from break from such a bop. That's a good song. Anyways, hello everybody. Welcome back. Where we left off in Obduction, I am playing with a train. Actually, no, we were about to dive into radiation. Oh, that's not good. That is actually a really good tip, Parker. Thank you. I will try to not get out of the train in order to swap the tracks in the future. That would save a little bit of time. Whoa. I was not expecting Soviet submarine. I can promise you, walking into this cave, of all the things that I thought there would be in here, I did not expect Soviet submarine. It was not on my list, not even a little bit. Cures 3. Oh, okay, yeah, if it's upside down. Submarine parts salvage log. Lot of food, that's good. Welding rods, yeah, that's probably good. Okay, so they're cannibalizing the ship a little bit for the purpose of fixing everything else, which totally makes sense. Honestly, that's a good idea. Only a little concerned about the fact that there's some live torpedoes still in the tanks here, and literal actual nuclear reactor contained within, I have no doubt. Unless they have removed it, which I doubt, because how would they safely? Why is this such an unnecessary shortcut? Okay. You don't think that's the direction torpedo goes? Okay, yeah, you're right. That's another type of... Okay, yeah, no. That's not a torpedo. Oh, danger, danger. Oh no, oh dear. What is this that it's... Oh, I think that's the wings of the submarine. Holy cow. This is actually kind of unnerving to think about. Oh my god. Hang on. Oh, hang on. Okay. So what's my purpose down here, if any? I mean, in earnest, Parker, this has been here for a little while. They've actively been working on it. We're probably getting radiation poisoning, absolutely. But otherwise, we're fine. We're fine. It's fine. You could climb all over it all you want. You could probably lick the damn thing if you wanted to. I wouldn't recommend it, but you probably could. Okay. Alright. So what can you tell me about this space? Because I imagine that it's probably what goes down in there. I think, Rest Cure, I think you're onto something there, because I have heard in the past that uranium has a very sweet taste to it. I would not want to be the person finding that out. Let's see if he cares enough. Uh-huh. I've been watering it.
It's a central piece that's connected to everything. The cell wall, the dome, them seeds, the root beneath it, all of it. It's one and the same, one connected.
Huh.
Essence. Sounds like a load of Buddhist malarkey. Farley would bust hearing me spout this. Yeah, I really don't get it. Regardless of what it sounds like, we need all of it to be, well, healthy. All of it. Shoot.
I'm not getting Ted Cruz vibes from him. I'm getting Riker. Who was the actor who played Riker? It's Next Generation. Uh-huh.
If you haven't already, can you plug it in for me? It's one less thing for me. It's not the best time to be explaining this stuff. Now, where's the jizzy?
What about your cable and battery out? What? Sir, you're mumbling. Okay, I have a feeling there was something else. Okay. I have a feeling there's something else I could have done up here, too. Definitely the eyes. Oh, okay. Did I kill the power to this area? Is that what happened? That's still on. Where's his great big battery? Why does this seem somehow significant? Okay, we may be able to access the... No. I don't know anything about that rock or why it's there. Also don't know what's going on with these. And why they're here. Huh. Some of these rooms just feel very atmospheric and not purposeful, which is weird to me. Okay, so what happens if I step out over there? Because there's a few different areas this could kick me back into. I think we already stepped out on this side too. Yeah. I hear bells. See, I love small dev teams like that, where people are like running multiple roles, producing this thing that they think is beautiful, and it is. It absolutely is. So we went through that already. We've been around this one yet. I think so. Maybe not. Musta not. Okay. Unless this is just the other side of that. It is. Whoa. Freddy Rico, hello, welcome everybody. The herd has indeed arrived. Hi friends, welcome. Come on in. How's it going? It's good to see you. Freddy, what were you up to? What were you playing? What were you doing? Hi everybody, my name is Eerie. I'm a shadow from beyond the veil, and I play lots of scary games. Tonight we're playing Obduction. It's not that scary. It is good though. I am having a good time with it. But yeah, you were painting some tiny toys. Oh, nice. It's like one of Santa's like elves. That's really cool. What for? What about? Yeah, I've never played Obduction, so if you have, please do not spoil it for me. I am exploring and learning. And the world is very confusing and scary. But we already knew that. Trench Crusade. Interesting. Nice. I haven't heard of that one. Okay, so these look like... What are those things that sit on top of castles that archers would fire down from? Like some wooden tressings that would be... And we're back in the bar. Probably explore this a little bit more in depth. Crash site. The ramparts? Maybe. Pearls of the Sea, 2-ounce purple mushroom juice, 2-ounce Murray fruit juice, 1-ounce simple syrup, 1-ounce white shine, 1-ounce gold tummy buster. Gold tummy buster. Motang blast, 1-ounce white shine, aged hooch, orange astronaut drink, 1-ounce fire plant juice, then float, 1-ounce black hooch, half an ounce of the hard stuff, and a splash of grenadine. Araitai. Coconut hooch, spiced shine, Murray fruit, fire plant juice, splash of grenadine, plant type attributes, purple mushrooms, lime taste, hanging flowers, grenadine, fire plant leaves, pineapple taste, Murray fruit, citrus taste. Well, I'm glad nobody got super sick off these things when they were trying them. Battlements. I don't know castles well enough, so I'm just gonna say yes. But that is kind of the vibe I'm getting off of them. It feels like it's the things that hang up on the edge of the castle walls that allow like archers to shoot down and like them to throw things over the edge. What are we looking at here? Looks like settlement kind of plans. Crenellations? I mean, yeah, aren't those the little ridgy bits that like you could take cover behind? Like the teeth, if you will. Again, still don't know castle things. I'm talking out my ass right now. You know better than I do, probably. And we love them. Now we're all just throwing words out there. And to me, they're all correct. I don't know. Can't do anything about that. Can't crash through that gate. Why would I want to crash through that gate for some reason? Do I want to be a castle crasher? Can't get back up there for some reason. Why can't I get back up there? There is something up there, isn't there? Okay, hang on. I think we need to make a change to the world state. Castle teeth. Yes, thank you. No, you're supposed to, like... Oh. The resistance. Yes, we are. We're gonna go ahead and take the dark path and do the bad things. And maybe just hang out over this campfire and just, like, have a good time. I don't know. I meant just to turn the power off, but yeah, that too. Not off, but, like... see if I can't get that elevator working again for whatever reason that it's not now. You. I don't know what your deal is, but I have a feeling I'm gonna get really frustrated at you later. Okay. Yeah, you should be dead. Just like that. And then... what? What? Why is this here? Who is this? Alright, anyways. Zoom and enhance. Okay, so here's that 5-digit passcode thing. There were a series of numbers next to timestamps. So is there a hint around here as to what time that this may be? There's a door, some white bottles. Don't have access to this yet. Did this go to purple? I think it does. I think we need to go this way. Please don't disappoint me. Okay, there's a nice long wide span of purple here. Okay, okay. Kinda close to where we need to be. Where does this go? Hang on, not just yet. Am I using paper notes, digital? You compliment my brain meats too much. Okay, what about over here? Okay, so it's all along the same path, just about. Just about. But where does this go? The ramparts. Ah. Hang on, count the sides. Make sure it doesn't have 8 of them. Okay, I think we're good. It has a cheese grater and a button. And I'm dead. I died. This is how I died. How's the stream doing? Oh. A whole new world with the mushrooms they were talking about. It's a whole new world. Totally couldn't crawl through the sides of this door in real life. Okay, so we're limited to accessing that door here. Teleport me back, magic pinhead thing. I don't think this is a Mofang. Seems a little too device-like. Or maybe it's all Mofang. I don't know. I don't Mofang know. Okay. Nothing down there. Nothing down here. Just an overview over here. Can't climb this. Weird. Possible. I feel like that was like a almost Earth-like, but then again, everything here is almost Earth-like, except everything outside of our bubble. So maybe that was actually just a fragment of Earth we were at. I don't know. Oh, the swap seed. Okay, so shush. Hello. Of course not. Hello? Can I come in? Why does nobody just leave their password at the front door? Yep, that one worked. Just not how we wanted it to. So we have a series of 5 numbers and a series of 3 numbers that we need passwords for. Okay. So this did teleport me somewhere new, just not where I needed to go. Huh. And what is up with this? Why are we guarding from something here? Is this where invaders are going to pop in and I have to fight them off? But we're not done. There is still more that way. Uh-huh. Okay.
Come in, darling. I've been expecting you.
Snugs Raccoon, hello, welcome. Goodness, we're collecting raccoons like crazy lately. Okay, now we're up here, which is fine. Everything is good so far. Okay. Tiny trees. Oh, yes. You're absolutely welcome to the trash bins. Just help me keep the protogens away from the ram. Oh, hello. Ugh. Another one of these things. Okay. So this one has a limited amount of time? Gas it up. How's them pixels doing? Whoa, how's that bit rate doing, y'all? Wow. Oh, I'm watching my numbers drop on my side. Oh, goodness. Okay. It's pretty. Can't play with the levers right now. That sounds healthy, sure. Giant gears and cogs. Whoa. What's happening with that? I think I hear creatures. Besides you. Whale lizards. Oh, okay, we got more barnacles, so this is where the orb came from. And there's like lizards with flowers on their tails, painted on the walls. Another one of those. Okay. Wow. Anybody else getting Legends of the Hidden Temple vibes from this? There they are. It's like a fish lizard. Flizzard. Now we just have to find the Shrine of the Silver Monkey. And then we'll be good. Just beware of the flizzards. Oh. Okay. I mean, a little bit of Rain World vibes coming off of them, that's for sure. Definitely wouldn't want to get chewed on by one. I feel like the world just expanded quite a bit, and in a way that I'm going to have a little bit more difficulty keeping track of now. I'm sure this is something. This is a... not necessarily an elevator, but it calls something over here. Or maybe the whole mechanism moves over there. Crawls across the chain. You're getting abduction vibes. Oh, that's fair. So you mean a whole generation of kids got color-coded into thinking blue was bad guys? Okay, I think maybe there isn't as much puzzle here I can solve just yet, so it is just a pass-through point for now. But I guess it kind of made up for it with Star Wars, because then Red was bad guys in Star Wars. Chunk. That is not the most pleasant sound in the world. Pixels. Wow. Incredible. Oh. Well, all right. We're back here again. Wild. Does that mean this is now opened up a bit? It does. Oh, okay, cool. Ah. Okay. Yes. All right. But why? So we can flip the cart around in another direction again. I'm going to close this path off. Because there was another path up there we could take. Oh, sorry, hang on. Gosh darn it. Okay. So now if we were to wander back up there again, we would have that. Yeah, assuredly, I don't have to do anything else with the railways ever, ever, ever again. I just have to remember how I got up there from previously. I think I remember. But what is the purpose of this? Because there's nothing there. I can't burn that down to the ground. It looks so much cooler now, don't you think? Like a real spaceship flying through interstellar space. Alright. But why would I need to move that there? Okay, so I can't get back there without moving through that, but I can now do this and teleport myself back over there with this mechanism. Just take the long route. Noises. Just look at the pretty colors and watch them as they go from round to very, very square. Okay. So now we're back here. Favorite colors. Whoa. Wow. Hi, McDodgerman. It's good to see you. Okay, so we came from the stairs, I believe, or do we go down this? I don't know if we went up those stairs. Yeah, let's go up the stairs. Oh, heck, you know where to find me. It is. They're delightful. Our little wyvern friend. Okay, whoa. Staticky. Okay, so this is definitely a new area I haven't ventured up yet. Huh. The barnacles are whispering. The barnacles are whispering. Some sort of a Soviet otherworld mining operation? Oh yeah, we're gonna touch that in a second. Oh, well, we gotta touch this now. Uh-huh. Cool. Love it. It's a big fan. Neat. Really, really enthralled by this. What is this about? What does this do? I'm just gonna hit all the buttons until eventually it works. I mean, statistically, I'll figure it out eventually, right? There's just so many doohickeys and knobs and twisty things. Yep. That seems correct. Lobster! Oh my god, it is like a lobster. Okay, whatever's over here is not engaging, so what's going on with this? Uh-huh. And why? Ain't got no gas. It's trying. It is attempting to couple. Just like over there too. So bits and pieces are working now. This feels like a dangerous area to be, I'm not gonna lie. Oops. Well, I didn't mean to take a picture of it, but, you know. Proof we were here. Birdhouse Brian, hello, welcome. Yeah, let's go back over here and see if we can't affect something over here. Totally got distracted from what our original purpose was, to go mess with giant machinery. Hey, I've talked about how I used to work in a gigantic friggin' mine. There was so much really cool, big machinery there. Granted, I didn't get to play with them like I'm getting to do this, but still, it was cool that it existed. Also not cool, but also really cool. Very conflicting. I don't want to talk about it. I'm sensitive about that. Let's see. Well, maybe there's not much else we can do here unless... Button, where's a button? Nope. Nothing here. That's okay. We can come back to this. I want to go check something else out first before we get preoccupied with all of that. Because I think maybe we actually do have the ability to solve that somehow. Maybe, maybe not. We at least got the mechanisms working. Yoink. Not quite. Keep her going. Does that spot specifically matter? Oh, hey, there's another one up there. Maybe we gotta go this way. Bing bong. That didn't do anything, but okay. Maybe it calls it back if otherwise obstructed. Prepare your eyes. Particles. That's a really cool concept for a loading screen. Not really sure how they achieved it. Kinda, okay, no, maybe I have an idea of how. Particles just kind of move off into a random area, and then just color transition, and they move off back to the other part again. No, I think I get it. Listen, as a streamer, transitions are very important to me. Okay, so we're over here now, which is where we were previously. Come up here. There's where we want to go. Because now we can cross this. But also, I think we can knock this down. What was a set of stairs? Okay, cool. So that's an option for us too. Maybe we will play the Talos Principle at some point on this stream. Maybe I'm not so bad at this after all. Telephone, telephone. First floor, please. Okay, we're up to 5. Series of 6 numbers. So we have one passcode, which is a series of 3 numbers, one passcode, which is a series of 5 numbers, and now one passcode that's a series of 6 numbers. 8675309. Oh, which, by the way, if ever you're at a place that asks for your phone number to be a part of their discount program, just tell them you're already a part of it and offer up your local area code plus that phone number, and congratulations, you were already a part of it. I guarantee it. I do that at my local grocery store all the time, and sometimes I get a gas coupon for like 50 cents off gas, gallon per gas. I don't know what the code for that is. The moral ethical code. So I'll just happily take the 50 cents off per gallon of gas when it happens. Also, hi Raptor, it's good to see you. Alright, so that just kind of... Okay, so we now have access to this way from... without the thing? It's true. Yeah, that is 100% true. Okay, so now I can technically open this up and get through to this area. But only if I am coming from this direction. And was there... I don't think there was anything here that gave me access to it from another direction. Kylie, hello, welcome. I don't know, well, okay, no, because this thing. Okay, so if I get the elevator code, I'll have access to this area while that gate is open. Weird. You mean about me? Or the character I like to draw in my downtime sometimes. How do you know about that? Anyways. I'm trying to think of where I kind of want to work towards next. I'm guessing... I'm guessing probably this way. Well, you're welcome to ask me anything. Go for it. Okay, we're gonna head back to the weird mechanical area and maybe be able to affect that mechanical area. I'm not sure. We can't always go talk to the hint guy. Terry Hints. Or what was his name? Cecil? Cecil W. Hints? of the Jerrys from Seoul. I'm not familiar of the reference, I don't think. Rock lobsters. That is not how that theme goes, but I'm going to go with that now. Hey, buddy. Hello, you're very colorful like a mantis shrimp. Please don't punch me. But I'll speak meta here for just a moment. Talk shop for just a sec. My inspiration, what I have modeled myself after, is actually an original design, a semi-original design, by the artist known as Elliot Eel. Not too... Is that, were you paying attention? Sorry, I just wanted to make sure I had your full concentration. But yeah, so... I mean... Not Jim Henson, but like, wow, I'm having trouble with, director names now. Nightmare Before Christmas? So they had some general inspiration for shadow creatures from things like that. At least that's the vibe I kind of got. Do we go this way? No, we can go this way. Tim Burton, thank you. So yeah, Elliot Eel kind of drew some shadow creatures that seemed very Tim Burton-esque in creation, in mannerism. And, there was one in particular of their design that I really, really, really liked. His name was YGG. It was really cute. It was very Pteranodon coded. And I asked him if I could adopt it from him, if they ever wanted to part ways with it, if I could adopt it. They said no, they loved him too much. And good for them, good on that. Total respect for that. But then I asked, well, would you mind designing me a character that is very similar in universe and maybe fairly bird-coded? Again, we're meta-talking here, right? And, they said yes, they're happy to do that. So then they designed Eerie for me. They didn't have a name for him. I named Eerie. I named me. But, yeah. So, they were the full inspiration. They were the full... This is very loud here. The full cause of my design was just through them exclusively. Oh, it's loading. It's going up. Do I want to be here when it's all the way up? I don't know. But yeah. That their creation of me is I don't know. I don't remember where I was going to go with that last bit. I'm very thankful to Elliot Eel for the original idea of Eerie. And it took like 3 years. I think I initially commissioned them in like late 2016, early 2017 for the character. And then it wasn't until like 2020 that I actually kind of started, you know, this. Then I have to give a big shout out to Griffin Moore, who did the original 2D character version design of me, Eerie. And then gigantic shout out to Shiver J, who updated it and made me all quasi 3D-ish. Oh, I'm stuck. Okay, can't move there. And yeah, there have been evolutions since, and I appreciate that. Oh, hang on just 1 second. Gotta stop that. Have I played the Midnight Walk? Yes, actually. Not too terribly long ago. And it is a really endearing, very sweet game. I was quite enamored with it. It's the quasi-claymation one, right? Like where you have a little, like, fire pot friend carrying a flame for you. We got 2 more eyes. You only have 1 eye? I got 3. Which is 1 more than most people. Okay. So where is the red laser coming from then, if not here? Somewhere over there. Don't know that we necessarily have... Oh, it's... Is it coming straight out of the roof of that thing? What the... I can't actually witness it. It's just on the other side of this thing. So somehow I need to activate this and move this without being inside of it. Or get back here after having moved that in order to get to whatever's on the other side there. Huh, interesting. Ah, no, I'm just a shadow. I've only got 3 eyes. I'm 2-dimensional. But I think on that note, that little lore dump you got, this is a little treat, little boosh. I think that's where we're gonna have to call it for the night, friends. I'm running out of time. So hey, seriously, thank you so much for coming and hanging out. Thank you to the friends in Discord who recommended me to actually just sit down and play this game tonight. I'm really happy to have gotten started on it. We'll be back tomorrow with more Crypt Custodian, and then I guess we'll continue Obduction. Because I am pretty enamored, and I do actually really like the world building and the imagination behind all this. It's very cool. You know where to find me. Maybe. If you don't, there's a whole bunch of links. That's where I like to hang out when I'm not here. I got Blue Sky. I sometimes like to upload like little silly clips. Same with the YouTube. Actually has my whole backlog of every video I've ever made since starting Twitch. Well, not every single one, but like, you know, since I was able to actually start recording, storing stuff from Twitch. All the way back to 2018 when I started streaming. So you can go check that out. That's a good time. We got a Discord group. Cozy vibes. Good time there. Come hang out. And yeah. I guess last but not least, if you're feeling generous and you can spare a little bit, coffee.com/Eerie. It's the best way to support me. I'd much prefer that over bits and subs. Please don't spend your money on Twitch/Amazon. Don't give them more of your money. Just don't. Just don't. Don't give them more than you have to, especially. And Twitch is definitely not a necessity in any way, shape, or form. But if you really do want to support me, coffee.com/Eerie is the best way to do that. We take the ad breaks so that we can actually continue to, like, I pause, I don't continue playing through ad breaks, I take a break myself, so nothing is missed. And, you know, don't look directly at the ads. Those are never a good time either. We're gonna go say hello to... Let's see, we have a few good options here.
Come in, darling.
Wow, there's actually a few. I'm gonna have to pick one. Hurry. Brinth Out of Hell. They're playing Cairn, and they're delightful. And I haven't actually seen Cairn played yet, so we're gonna go say hello to Brinth Out of Hell. Please go give them some love. They are truly wonderful. And I will see you all tomorrow for more Crypt Custodian. So have a good night. Bye. Bye-bye.